Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones.
Oh, I thought the old words were "get good."
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep. Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be Cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
I haven't watched that in a while. Sometimes I forget how good it is. I don't think I'm getting a perfect 60 frame rate while streaming. Doesn't look too bad on my end though. Oh god. Oh, I didn't see you were in the fucking chat window. I know my mic's not the best, but I'm planning on getting the Blue Yeti as soon as I can. General sound is a little low. I turned it down in... My mic's fine. Okay, cool. Is the game too low? Or is it just because I wasn't doing anything at the time? Game sounded a little low. I can fix that. Oh. That a little better, or is it too high now? Want to try and get a good balance. I don't want one to be too loud. Like, I don't want to be louder than the game, but I don't want the game to be louder than me. Because for me, the game's really loud right now. Let's see if something like this fight is too loud. Because I know the Pus of Man enemies are like fucking screamers. Oh shit. It's okay. Alright, cool. Cool. I was worried that the effects would be too loud. Whoa! I don't know where that drop came from. Oh shit. Find them. Doctor Doom is the greatest comic villain of all time. Discussed. Doctor Doom is pretty great. I don't know about of all time, but he's in my top 10. Certainly in my top 10.
Farewell, Ash.
Name better. Wait, did I not? No, I didn't sit at the fucking bonfire. Are we talking like all comics or just Marvel or just comics in general? I like Magneto. I don't know if he's better than Doom. He's more of like a stereotypical trope for a bad guy because his methods and his his methods, not his methods, but his motivations aren't really unique. But I do like him a lot. I honestly think he's better than most, but oh god, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. It's kind of hard to think of somebody that you're not immediately gonna shoot down because I know how much you love Doom. I mean, as far as villains go that have actual motivations and goals, there aren't too many that are just like beyond I'm gonna conquer the world because I feel like it, or because I want to, or because somebody killed my mom, my dad, my brother, whatever. Oh fuck. Fuck me. This is not easy. Like discussing things that actually make me think while I play. I don't even know if you could count Doom or Magneto anymore, honestly, because they're not really fully villains anymore. Both of them have kind of swapped to the anti-hero role at least once or twice. I mean, are you talking best as in like subjectively best, like your favorite, my favorite, or like in terms of how they actually stack up? Because I don't think Doom is by far the strongest, even though he's very fucking powerful. Or you're actually just talking like character comparisons. Joker, definitely not a bad contender for that spot. But he doesn't really have the drive to get it done, I don't think. He's more about just fucking everybody's day up instead of actually like being a competent villain. Oh my god. I don't even know who that other one is. Because honestly, if we're... Whoa. That was fucking weird. If we're going by, like, villains in general, I would honestly pick Slade over the Joker any day. Only because he has more drive and a bit more personality for me. Like, Joker's cool, but other than him being just kind of there once in a while to focus on a personal goal, he doesn't really have much drive. From the show specifically, like, alright, so when you look at the Joker versus Batman, he just wants to fuck up. Like, yeah, like, Slade, I think, is more interesting of a focus than Deathstroke, because Deathstroke is another one of those characters where he's just kind of there. But as far as Teen Titans go, sure, like, Slade himself is a much more fleshed out villain. Like, he has his main goal, originally, kill Robin, because fuck Robin. But after that, he has more of, like, a conquest goal, where he's, like, getting into shit that he shouldn't be, and, like, dealing with Raven's dad, and yeah, actual, like, Slade. So he wants something. He doesn't want to just fuck with the Teen Titans. His life would be so much better off if they never existed in the first place. Whereas the Joker without Batman is kind of just some psychopath who's sitting around with nothing to do. Not really. I wouldn't put him as like a Doom imitator, because Doom's goal is power beyond all else. He wants to better himself any way that he can, and the best way for him to do that is to make himself more powerful. That's why he has such a strong grip on Latveria, and goes out of his way to fuck with technology that he can't control, and then, you know, eventually learns how to control it. He's like an evolving character, where most other villains are just there to be the bad guy. He could probably step into whatever role he wanted, and he wouldn't feel out of place. Yeah, exactly. He's like vanity incarnate. But like that's his thing. And that never really changes. Even when he's in his good guy slash anti-hero roles, he never drops that Doom is better than you, Doom will succeed, you will fail kind of like mentality. Because that's one of the reasons why people love him. Yeah, absolutely. True pride. But only in himself. I don't think he takes much stock on what he can actually do versus the people that want to stop him. More so that he just loves himself. And whether he does good or bad, or wins or fails, he's still gonna claim to be the best. Like that's one of his convictions he will not drop. Yeah. I don't know why I always have such a hard time with this guy. Oh god! I don't like kicking him off the ledge. I mean, I could just kick him off the ledge, but where's the fun? That's how I beat Lautrec, and I felt bad about it for a really long time. I'm like, oh my god, I never get to actually experience the fight. He's the son of Stanford. Son of Stanford. Like, Swordsman is a true warrior, and I'm just gonna like. Oh. Ah, see? I tried. Kicked him. He's better than kicks. But yeah, as far as Doom goes, there's plenty of villains that I like better than Doom, but there's not too many that have more importance than he does to his own storylines. Like, even Dormammu. Like, I love Dormammu. I think he's a great villain. But he doesn't have a lot to offer. He shows up, he's a demon, he fucks shit up, he leaves, you kill him, he comes back to life. And that's kinda it. Like an omnipresent evil. No, Dorm isn't Doom. But I mean, no one is. I'm gonna go do other things. As far as best villain, now the problem with that is he's not even just Fantastic Four's villain. He's like everybody's villain. I don't think there are too many other characters that are everybody's villain. Worst book, best villain. I don't know. I haven't read all of his stuff. Do you compare the two though? Yeah, I was gonna say. What? Fuck dogs, man. Alright, yeah. Sure. He's been a villain to a lot of characters. I definitely see that. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna die again. Yeah, I guess I have to give it to Doom. I can't really think of anyone else, though. Like...
Nerd!
My mind's in, like, fucking Dark Souls land, and Doom's not here.
Doom is wherever Doom pleases. No, I was having an argument. Well, I was starting an argument with a friend of mine, but we haven't actually done it yet. And I was testing it on you, and then it just turned into Doom is the best villain. But the argument is that DC has better villains than Marvel, with the exception of Doom and Magneto.
I don't know if I like that. Because there's plenty of DC villains that I just don't care about. Whereas there's a lot of villains in Marvel that I think are great.
Sure, I don't disagree with that. But I think, like, pound for pound, I think DC, and especially like the higher level villains, I think are just better. Like, so the obvious comparisons of Darkseid and Thanos, I think that's one of the ones you actually can't compare, because I think anybody could make the argument that either one is better. You know what I mean? And I think you'd be right at that point in time.
Honestly, I don't even know how the thought skipped my mind. Like, I actually think I like Thanos better than I like Doom.
You're out of your mind. Thanos sucks.
No.
I actually don't like Thanos at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Thanos is that.
Is there a reason, or is it just like...
Yeah, Thanos sucks. Like, Thanos is or to, like, fall in love with Death, who doesn't love him. Like, outside of that, Thanos appears to be very, like, calm and collected and in control. but every instance of him even having like a moment of weakness shows him going wild, and like he has to be in total control to have control. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Darkseid is literally a god of apocalypse. Like, he's always in control, even when he's not in control. Like, Darkseid, like, Thanos wants to be Darkseid so fucking bad. They got together in, like, you know what's going on in Dragon Ball right now? Like, the Universal Tournament?
No, I actually, like, I'm not caught up. Oh my god, I thought I was so much farther away.
Oh, so there are many universes, and they're having a tournament. So...
Oh, is that why there's, like, Fat Beerus and Girl Whis?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Thanos thought that, he wanted to be a Kree, so he was, like, starting to bulk up, and he was perfect, I don't know. He didn't really know himself very well. He went to one of these tournaments, using that dark side, and he's like, boy, I wanna be you! But Darkseid, like, shoved him off, so he's like, I wanna be better than you! So he tried really hard to be Darkseid, but better. And that's why he has, like, he's trying to get the glove all the time. But he's really still, like, a petulant child. Apocalypse, better Thanos. But Apocalypse kind of...
See, I'm not really super into the big picture villains. And I know I should be.
Okay, so who are your...
Hold on. I remember now why I had this game turned down so low. Because fucking dragons and shit. Alright, what did you say?
Tell me your top 10 villains for Marvel, and I'll tell you why you're wrong.
See, like I said, I'm not super interested in the big picture villains. Like, I like the little...
That's fine, let me know.
I like the little villains, like Venom.
Venom sucks, but I like Venom too, and I think Venom is fine, considering we have so many versions of Venom in DC already. Like, we have Anti-Flash, now we have, like, the Red Lantern, who is a version of Venom I really like.
Why is he a version of Venom? You should mean, like, character quality, or...?
Yeah, like, he's essentially just a giant brute. His powers work similar but different from the hero. Like, I see the Red Lanterns a lot like the symbiotes, actually. Because they're kind of like the way they use their powers are almost like a perversion of what we saw with the Green and Yellow Lantern. Because the Yellow Lantern is not different from the Green Lantern. Like, I don't know if you ever noticed that in comics and shit, but like, the way Sinestro uses his ring, even though it's always like spiked shit, is not any different from how he uses it. You know what I mean? He just makes like light constructs out of the shit things.
Yeah.
The red ring is a little different. The red ring can do that, but you also can make constructs out of blood, and you can physically like spit blood and shit. And Atrocitus is more of like a little more feral, so he doesn't make as many constructs. He just makes like, he kind of uses his blade. He kind of like uses the constructs the way Carnage does, and makes like blades and shit. So I think he's a little bit like that.
Instead of being like a weapon master, he just gives himself a buff.
Kind of, yeah. So instead of making a bunch of guns, or like an airplane that he could throw at somebody, he'll just make like a sword on his arm and stab you with it, or some shit.
Yeah.
like, okay. I mean, like I said, I like Venom. My problem is, like, Carnage is actually a shitty character. I like the stuff Carnage does. It's just that Carnage sucks.
I like Carnage, but I would never honestly admit to him being a good character.
Yeah. It's like you've gotten to the point where you're not 13 anymore, and you're like, did we need Carnage?
Like, Carnage has his place in some of the newer storylines, like, fusing with Mary Jane is really cool, but Carnage himself was kind of, like, half an idea.
Yeah, it was like, it just felt like they could have done more with Venom, and they chose not to, and they made Carnage instead. So they, like, nerfed the Venom character.
Yeah, because I like Agent Venom. I think that is a cool
Agent
concept
Venom, as far
for
as I
him.
understand it, Agent Venom was the best Venom. I'm really mad that it's not that anymore.
Yeah, but I hate Anti-Venom.
I mean, Anti-Venom, to be fair, the problem with Anti-Venom is that he's just Venom again. And more specifically, he works a lot like the Matt Gargan Venom, even though he was chasing the Matt Gargan Venom. So, it's not like he has new powers.
He does, though.
What does he have? I thought he just,
Like-
nullified the regular Venom.
That is, purification is his whole deal. Like, he can remove the symbiote's powers, but he's also a weird character because he's, like, religiously obsessed with himself. And I don't like him as a character. I just think he's a giant waste.
So the one thing that makes Carnage cool is that Carnage can physically do things Venom. Like, Carnage can make blades out of his arms. He can whip, like, symbiote knives and daggers at you and shit. Like, disconnect parts of the symbiote, make it a weapon. Venom can't really do that. Venom can specifically, like his powers have become more defined over but Venom can, like, make a web, which is now part of his tendril, right? Physically, like, all tentacles, he can't make things like shape. He can, like, tentacle your ass. And then he can kind of, like, form his whole body, but not easily, right? And that's kind of it. Whereas, like, Carnage has more, like, specific control of what he can do. But Anti-Venom, I don't think he has that. He can't, like, make guns out of the symbiote either. So it's not like he's, like, evolved past Carnage, you know what I mean?
He's... I feel like he has all of the same powers that Carnage and Venom do. He just chooses not to use them in favor of his like, regular Venom powers and purification stuff, even though they're not as good. Just because that's his storyline.
I wish they would go back to Venom, like, using tentacles. That was cool.
Ah,
Like,
damn it.
They always seem to. It's like they don't really know which version of Venom they want to do when they're writing him, and like what they want his powers to be, right? Because like sometimes he's basically just the Hulk with webs.
Yeah.
Like, and then other times he like he's in the comics, he's literally the way he is in Marvel 2, right? Where he like turns into the Venom Fang. He uses like an entire face. And like he's got fucking like Cthulhu tentacles lifting edge.
He's like Deadpool. He falls under the same trope as Deadpool. Different writers, different powers.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily the power of convenience the way Magneto.
Oh, every time they show Magneto, he's got a new thing he can do.
Oh yeah, Magneto is literally what does the writer need Magneto to do? Magneto can do it. That's why Magneto is the most powerful mutant. Because his power is based on the writer. That's why Wolverine is actually Omega level, because his power is based on the writer.
Damn
I
it!
see
Stop hitting me with the
Wolverine
shield.
from a skeleton. Alright, I'll be back.
Get fucked, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Fuck, I'm dead.